Hello there, Virgo. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So let's tap into the energies for your reading. And in the pre-shuffle, I got the Six of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. And this could be, the energy could have to do with something as it relates to family dynamics. Might be a past relative or a past situation that you're now dealing with that kind of surface here. We have also right behind it was the Three of Swords. So there might be some sort of negative energy surrounding some family dynamics. I don't want to put that out there, but this is what I got in the pre-shuffle. Yeah, so there could be somebody that is coming back in from the past that might be have hurt you. Yeah, it could surround some family situation as well. So let's put these back and let's get three main cards, yeah, for you. And let's see if this reading correlates with these three cards that came out. We'll see how your spirit guides wants to move forward. So let's get a card from this deck here, and we'll be reading these cards, taking these cards in the upright, okay, for your reading. I do all is well with you and yours. So let's see here. Your card is for today in the upright: stand your ground. Stand your ground. So it could very well mean that there is a person, a situation that you're called to be very firm about at this time. He has a wand in his hand and it's raised up. Let me show you the card. It's a number 7. Some spiritual energies as well. Some stability to stand firm. Something wants to shake your ground. Something wants to shake up your life. And you're asked to stand your ground, Virgo. We have wounded healer. I just heard lessons. Wounded healer. Checkmate. So listen. You have gone through some experience that you're called to stand your ground about at this time, and this experience is going to result in you healing others, because you're going to a wounded experience. Remember, we saw the Three of Swords here behind the deck. So you have healed, or you're moving into healing, and this healing is like it's going to allow you to assist others to heal as it relates to a particular situation, the situation that you're called to stand your ground about. And we're going to be diving deep into it as well. Yeah, we have here your last main card. It says loyal heart. You heal your heart, Virgo. You healed your heart. You heal your heart. I just hear relationship. So let's go back into these decks, because this is a deck Spirit tells me to use. And while shuffling, those two cards came out. So let's go. Let's get the cards for stand your ground. We're going to get the tarot cards for all three. Three cards came out, and I'm going to take them. We have the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Something might have been blinded you, something that you weren't aware of, something that you're called to stand your ground. We have the King of Wands here. He has a wand too in his hands, and there's a lion behind him. I'm hearing that you are divinely protected at this time. Let's get three cards for wounded, three tarot cards for wounded. One, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You might listen, two cards here. We have the Nine of Cups with the King of Cups in reverse. All three cards with wounded heart is in reverse. The Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. There was somebody that was emotionally manipulating energy is here. Someone that you might have been working with that was not for you, that caused you some sort of a financial loss, emotional loss. Yeah, loyal heart. We have two cards. Listen, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse. And mind you, these cards are not all in reverse. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. They're not in reverse. Final card for Loyal Heart. Okay. And we have the Page of Pentacles that just flipped around. I'm going to take it. This is an interesting reading for you, Virgo. Just by looking at the overall cards, I'm seeing where you have come up against a situation, an experience that you're called to stand your ground about. This wounded you. This had you in an energy of the Three of Swords. You know, somebody might have not been loyal to you. Somebody that might have stopped something from moving forward for you. We have the King of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups in reverse to the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something that you weren't being able to do in order to bring in some sort of a stability, some resources, some abundance. You're called to sit in the energy of the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, there is a partnership that did not work out for you with the Two of Cups being here in reverse. And this could be anything. It could be a family that you were aligned with. A lover, could be a lover, whether platonic, whether it be, you know, balance is definitely coming back, you know, because you're standing your ground. You're standing your ground. So let's get the clarification for standing your ground here. He has a staff there. Yeah, to be firm. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, something that was really, you know, we have the Moon here in reverse. It's coming to light. Whatever it is that had you blinded, that had you all up in your head, Virgo, it is definitely coming to light. Yeah, I heard to flip the cards. It's definitely coming to light. Okay, we have a card that flipped around and we're gonna retrieve it, and it's right there. It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Things weren't going in the direction that you want them to go. Life wasn't going in the direction that you wanted to go. You were blinded by a situation. We have the Two of Swords here. So you were definitely blinded by a situation. It was very chaotic with the Five of Wands being here. And this is why you're called to stand your ground. Even if you're not sure, I'm hearing even in uncertainty, stand your ground. The Eight of Swords is blinded. She's blinded. She's tied up. But I'm hearing that you can easily release yourself because she's not tied really tightly, yeah? You can release yourself, take the mask off, and see what is really is in front of you. And this is going to allow you to even stand firm. Anything, okay? Strength in reverse. You see what I'm saying? With the Wheel of Fortune. With the Eight of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Yeah? So the strength is needed. This is what Spirit is really saying at this moment, is that this is the situation we're now calling you to stand your ground against. Stand your ground as it relates to you being blinded by a situation. The wheel is not turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and you're weakened, whether it be you know, psychologically, whether it be financially. There is some sort of a depletion here, and they're coming in to remind you to stand your ground even when you're not clear as to what is it going on, even more importantly, if you're not clear as to the way forward. We have here the King of Wands. He's also having a staff. He has light there at the top of the staff there, and there's a lion behind him. What I'm getting from this card as it relates to standing your ground is that you're supported. You are spiritually supported. You're spiritual guided. I'm hearing that you're never alone. You're never alone, Virgo. Your spiritual guides are always with you. They're always with you. King of Wands for Virgo. Thank you. We have the Magician. The Magician has all the suits within the tarot. She has the sword, the wand, the cups, the pentacles, you know, all of them. Yeah. So you're basically equipped. This is what your spiritual team are saying, that you're equipped. And why is the Magician here as it relates to this King of Wands moving forward? In correlation to stand your ground. The Three of Cups. I'm hearing celebration. I'm hearing working together. I'm hearing dynamics that is more cohesive to your forward movement, to uplift you in spirit and in heart. Some beautiful alignments that you're coming into. Because you might have had persons who weren't for you, who really wounded you. And I'm hearing, yeah, it could be financial, it could be psychological. We have here, and when I say psychological, it's not necessarily mean mental psychological, medical psychological problem. It could mean you not knowing the way forward, could mean that you're not seeing who is for you and who is not for you. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles here. He's sitting in his office, library, you know. What is really jumping out to me is not only the shelves full of books, which to me is speaking to, telling me this is a lot of wisdom, but his gray hair, and also he has a dog there. Remember, with the King of Wands, he has a lion there. You are protected, Virgo. You're protected, and you're coming into some wisdom, knowledge, and in an understanding. What you have gone through that you're called to stand your ground about, with this library that he's sitting in that is so filled of books, it is speaking to me that you have learned some lesson in order to heal self, and so as for you to also to help others to heal. Wounded healer. Yeah, we have loyal heart here. A dog is said to be loyal. This lion here is loyal. Your spiritual team is presenting themselves to let you know that they are loyal. So whatever it is as it relates to your strength, if it's financial strength, relationship strength, you know, just not knowing the way forward, strength in reverse, you're feeling weak about these areas, things are not moving in the trajectory, the direction, and you're not feeling aligned, you're feeling despondent, and you're feeling lost, you're asked to stand your ground nonetheless. Still you stand. Still you stand. Let's get a card here for the King of Pentacles. Wisdom, knowledge, in and overstanding, healing. You have gone through a lot. Now you're healing. You're moving out of an energy of the Nine of Swords being in reverse. The Nine of Swords in the upright is feeling despondent, feeling lost, feeling helpless, feeling hopeless, crying at nights, up at nights, can't sleep, tossing, turning, uncomfortable. You're moving outside of that. It's in the reverse. Coming in to clarify, the King of Pentacles, where I'm picking up your movie, you've gone through the ringer. You've gone through the ringer, and you're coming out more fortified. We have wounded healer. Checkmate. It's a cat. The animals are coming out. Some of you might have lineage for the Egyptian lineage. Yeah, so coming in is a Three of Pentacles here in reverse. So something or a situation or persons weren't working, wasn't in alignment with you. Not in alignment with you. Yeah? Not in alignment, causing you some loss as it relates to some sort of a, your dreams and aspiration being halted, being stagnated. It's emotional. Somebody was emotionally imbalanced. Three of Pentacles, wounded healer. The Hierophant coming out. With the Hierophant coming out for the Three of Pentacles, these people might have a belief system or a way of life or a way of doing something that was totally not in alignment with you, and this is why you're called to stand your ground. Anything else with this Hierophant? We have the Nine of Wands here. I'm feeling the energy of you putting up some healthy boundaries against this situation moving forward. This is what you're called to do. Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups speaks about abundance. You know, she's really, there's a chest here of gold right there. There's a chest with gold and the cups there. It's all as, you know, you could ever want or dream of. It's in the reverse. Something was not allowing you to come into this. Who wasn't allowing you, or what wasn't allowing you to come into this, Virgo? The devil. The devil. A devil energy, a binding energy, a restrictive energy, an energy that was not loyal, an energy that played with your heart. It could be a relationship for some of you. Anything else with this devil here? Moving away swiftly from it. Yeah? The Knight of Swords, you're moving out swiftly away from this energy. Swiftly you're called to move away because it is emotionally imbalanced with the King of Cups here in reverse. You know, I'm hearing mood swings. It's like you're I'm stuttering. It's like a relationship with a situation or a person that, you know, it's like you don't know what to expect on any particular day. Today they are, tomorrow they cold, and later on they in between. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Three of Pentacles coming in the upright. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse here, where persons are of a way of life, a belief system, doing things that is totally out of alignment. With the Three of Pentacles coming in the upright to clarify the King of Cups of this emotional situation. It could be a work dynamics. It could be for some of you a work situation that you don't know if you're coming or you're going, and you're asked to stand your ground. It's as if you've been pulled all directions. You see. Anything else with this Three of Pentacles? Look at this, the Five of Wands. What did I say? Yeah, it wasn't work. It's too it was causing too much emotional imbalance. You know, reflex actions. You know, wounding you emotionally and financially too. You know. This is the energy that you're moving out of. We have loyal heart here. It's a number 38, which is an 8. To me, an 8 represents the infinite energy and also the breaking of a cycle. You're coming into some alignment with persons with the Three of Cups that is going to be celebrating you and you them. Something was not working out for you with the Eight of Pentacles being in reverse here. As it relates to this loyal heart, somebody was not being loyal. A situation was not loyal. A situation caused you some wounds that you're called to stand your ground about. Why is this? Okay. We have the Temperance in the upright. She has her legs in the water as well as on the land. I'm hearing to choose. You're going to be asked to choose a path. And if you look behind her, there is a path leading to the sun. Hopefully you can see it. You see that path there leading to the sun? This is a path that is going to be paved. This is going to be, you're going to come into this sort of a know-how. Standing your ground, becoming this person whose heart is now healed, your wounded healer. There's a different path. You're called to go on a different trajectory, a different path that is going to allow you to help others, because you're now healed and you're loyal. You're loyal to, and you're going to be loyal to this cause. There might be a job that you're working in right now with this Eight of Pentacles, that you're totally going to be doing something different than what is it that you thought you would. Maybe you thought you would continue to be in this line of work, or something new as it relates to, might be for some of you what I'm hearing, that might be you're going to move into some sort of a consultation, counseling sort of a thing, Virgo. Yeah, take it as it resonates here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Temperance here. Anything else with Temperance for the Eight of Pentacles? We have the Seven of Cups. You're no longer confused. The Seven of Cups coming in reverse. This is the pathway that you're going to choose. You're no longer confused. This pathway is going to present itself to you. We have the Two of Cups here. A partnership, an alliance. No, you're moving outside of that. You're moving back into balance with this Page of Pentacles. Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles we have here in the reverse. Temperance. This whatever what this work situation wasn't working out for you. A new path is being prepared with Temperance. You're not confused about this. This is a partnership also that was not working either. With the Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles coming back again to clarify the Two of Cups. This not working. Release thyself with the Eight of Swords. Free thyself. Free thyself. Anything else with this Eight of Pentacles as it relates to this? Listen, the world. What did I say about the 8? 35 being an 8, being the infinite sign, and also an end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle. This is the closing out of a cycle. All you're asked to do at this juncture, I'm hearing Spirit saying is to use all that you have gone through, this lesson that you have learned, to heal yourself, and by extension to heal others. Let's get a card for the Page of Pentacles, where I was picking up balance. We got 2 cards here. We have the Seven of Swords of Deceit and Deception in reverse, and we have the Four of Wands. You crossing the finish line, you crossing the threshold, you completing whatever it is that you call to complete. You're crossing the finish line. Things are complete, whole, moving out of deceptive energy. It was a deceptive energy that caused some sort of a loss, monetary loss, as well as some energy loss, because you might have been feeling hurt about this situation. You're moving out of it. Yeah, it wasn't working for you. A new path is being cleared for you. You're now coming into alignment with persons who celebrate you, who are loyal as well. Who are loyal. This Eight of Swords was a deceptive energy with the Seven of Swords in reverse. That wasn't having your wheel turning in the right direction, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you were weakened because you weren't clear with the Strength being in reverse. Weakened in your emotions, weakened in your finances, weakened as to not clear as to how is it that you're going to be moving forward. But what Source is saying at this time is that a path will be cleared for you. And do not forget, this is what I'm hearing, do not forget, Virgo, that you are highly and greatly protected. This is your reading. Let me know if it resonates, what resonates, and until then, listen, do enjoy the rest of your week.